to my channel. Today we are working on programming challenge 6 in chapter 10, and this programming challenge is to create a binary file, and we have to write an array to the binary file, and we have to read the contents of the binary file. So we will create a class called file array, and we will create a static method called writeArray. It will take the file path, string file path, and a reference to a num array, a numbers array. And inside the array, we will use a try catch, and it will catch IO exception, input output exception, and if there is any exception, they will print it. And inside the try block, we will use a data output stream, data output stream, new data output stream, and it will take in the constructor the data output stream. Constructor takes another class called file output stream, and inside the constructor of file output stream, it takes file path. Oh, here, data output stream. So data output stream takes another class called file output stream, and you have to pass the file path that was passed to the method. And after that, we have to go through the contents of the array here, this array, and save it to the file. So say nums write int num. So we go through the array and we will save it, the contents of it, to the file, to the binary file. And after that, we will just close the file, and we will be done with it, the file. After we print done to the console after we close the file. So that would be it for the writeArray method. We have to create another method called public static void readArray. It will take file path and a reference to an int array, and this method would have an int variable and a boolean field, and they will say is end file false to keep track of whether we reached the end of the file or not. And after that, we will create a try and catch statement, IO exception, and we will print the get message, and inside the try block, we will use data input stream, data input stream. It will take a file input stream, and it will take file path, and we have to create a while loop and we will iterate. We will keep iterating until we reach the end of the file. And after the while loop, we just close the input file, and we will say finished. So inside the while loop, we will create another try catch statement, and you will catch if the file reached the end of the file, and if so, we will change the state of the Boolean field to true. Is end of file to true. And here inside the try block, we will say number equal to input read int, and we will just print the number of the contents of the array. So that would be it for this method. We created the writeArray static method, and we created the readArray static method to write a binary file and to read a binary file. So we will go to the main class, and we will create a file path. So I want to save the binary file inside this package, so I will just copy path, absolute path, and at the end of this string we will say numbers dot dat. If you want to save a binary file, you have to use dat as an extension. After that, we have to create the contents of the file, which is an array called numbers. So we'll say 10, 100, 1000, and 3000. That's the array. And all we have to do is, we don't have to instantiate the file array class, because we use the static methods. So we'll say array file array dot writeArray, and we will pass the file path and the array, which is numbers. So we will run the program, and we should see the file here. As you can see, here is the binary file that we wrote. We can't open it because it is not a text file. It's a binary file, and here it prints done. So if you want to read the binary file, we change the method to readArray to take the file path and the array that it wants to read. So if we run the program, we should see these numbers printed here. As you can see, 10, 100, 1000, and 3000 is exactly the same as this one that we saved to the binary file. So we accomplished what they wanted in the programming description. So I hope this is helpful for you guys, and if you find it useful, please like, and if you have any questions, comment, and if you like these kind of videos, please subscribe. I will see you next time.